we're almost to Dr. John Kemmick's grave here. As we're on the very western side of Michigan. It took me years to look for this guy's grave and finally popped up. As we're going over the drawbridge right now into the Grand Haven area.
Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications.
Got another gate. Freaked me out. I saw him locking it at 9 p.m. Okay. So good evening everyone, and I am live down here in Grand Haven, Michigan for the obituary of Dr. John L. Kemmick, a University of Michigan doctor that was killed at the hospital. He was at the age of 42 when he died. His birth, September 4th, 1949, Muskegon County, Michigan. And his death, of course, was in Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, Michigan. And before I begin talking about his life, first of all, I couldn't find the stone. For some reason, there was a stone there, according to the website. Now it's gone, so it's an unmarked grave. So the second best thing I would say is about where he's buried alongside his parents. The other thing is, really quick, he's the one that saved my hearing. Very nice doctor. I don't know why this lunatic came in and killed him. It was, I guess, a used car salesman, if I remember. One source did say he killed him because he thought he was going to do brain surgery on him. The next one source stated that he was disgruntled because he couldn't make his hearing brand new, which you can't, especially as you get older. And I'm down here at the Lake Forest Cemetery. This doctor, I'm going to tell you, is a super nice doctor. Saved my hearing, as I stated before. Used to take a lot of visits. Then it tapered down to 8 visits a year, then 6. Then on my very last visit, he wished me good luck in life. Super nice guy. And a couple years down the road, when I was in high school there, breaking news on Channel 2 where it says a doctor was killed at the University of Michigan Hospital. And when I saw his face on the news, I was completely shocked and didn't know what to think. And sometimes life could throw some unexpected surprises. And this guy gave me a second chance at life. You know, I got held back a grade. They declared me as legally retarded. My mom was crying. And because of this doctor, now I went to college. I got very high GPAs, got my degrees. They said I'm very talented at science and math. I used to see a lot of psychologists. It took me years to learn how to speak, and it was all because of him. The obituary. Dr. John Kemmick, 42 years old. He died at the hospital. And as I said, he was born on September 4th. He is the son of Claudie J. and Jenna V. Log Kemmick. And he was a resident of Ann Arbor since 1971. And he married Janet Ann Spica in Muskegon. He was a member of the St. Patrick's Catholic Church, Northfield. He was a 1971 graduate of Hope College, 1975 graduate of the University of Michigan Medical School, and he was on a staff of the University Hospital since 1981. And he's also the Ann Arbor coroner for the Hope College Alumni Association and a member of the numerous professional organizations. Somewhere it says in here he's one of the top 10 doctors in the United States. Now, we are going to go to what had happened in Ann Arbor, Michigan. A retired car salesman, as I stated earlier, was upset about the treatment for his hearing problems. And then he decided to go in and shoot Dr. John Kemick and killed him. On that afternoon, John Kemick died shortly after being shot. He was shot in the head, in the abdomen, and in the shoulder at the examining room in the clinic, first floor of the Tubman Building, University of Michigan Medical Center. The security guards apprehended, his name is Chester Posby, 68, of Clinton Township. And he was immediately arrested, and there was a .380 caliber Browning semi-automatic handgun that was found on the table, and there was a blood-splattered room. He was immediately arraigned Friday morning on an open murder charge at the 15th District Court, and he ordered Posby to be returned to the Washington County Jail without any bond, pending a July 8th preliminary examination. And he had no criminal record or any type of history, illness, stated the police. And for some reason after the shooting, I guess he appeared remorseful for what he'd done, and he admitted that the gun was his. So what happened, I guess, Posby waited in the room for 30 minutes to see a doctor, and within a few minutes after he entered the examining room, staff members heard 5 or 6 shots, and that's when they called the security. And Kemick was treating the man for a middle ear imbalance for the past 3 years, is what police said. He was so dissatisfied with the care he was receiving from Dr. Kemick. That's when he decided to go in and shoot the guy. And he was constantly complaining about pain in his ear. And the best thing about Dr. Kemick, let's say before, he's one of the best doctors in the United States, where he invented and developed the cochlear implant. What it is, it's an electronic device that restores partial hearing to deaf people. And in Child Magazine, he was named among the top 10 pediatric specialists in the nation. Since 1986, he successfully performed implants on 45 children who might otherwise have remained deaf. So there comes the grave of Mr. John Kemick. As I said, took a little intermission here. So he's right around this tree. I was looking for him, but I did find his parents. And something happened to his gravestone. It was like right around in here. So I assume you see his parents right here. That's his parents. I believe the way things look is his gravestone is right up in here. And I don't see it at all. And I looked. So I don't know what happened to it. And get them. Hey, can I pet ya?
Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications.
They slept with the grave, which was right next door. I decided to, it's kind of wet, so I'm just going to kind of look around here. It says, you want to let your dogs loose if you want. Kind of raining, I'm not going to go too deep in it.